Hello, budding authors. I am so excited to talk to you today about the journey and the steps in publishing. My name is Swati Prasad, and I am a published author of the book You Can Be a Whiskey Too. In fact, I am a best selling author of the book You Can Be a Whiskey Too. As a published author, I know that writing can be very, very challenging, but it is also incredibly rewarding. The first step in publishing a book is to come up with a great idea for your story. It could be about anything, like from talking animals to magical adventures to real life experiences, anything. But once you have your idea, it's time to start writing. Okay? So, writing a book takes a lot of time and effort, but it can be a lot of fun too. Set aside some time each day to work on your story and try to write a little bit every day. Okay? And but do not worry if it is not perfect at the first time. You can always go back and make changes later. After editing your work and proofreading, what is editing and proofreading? Editing is when you check again. Do you want to make some changes in your story? Do you think, no, it should not begin in this way. I want to begin it in a different way now. You can make the changes later and then go for a proofreading. What is a proofreading? Proofreading is when you check there are no spelling mistakes, there are no grammatical mistakes, there are no mistakes in your tenses, right? You can get your proofreading done by some English experts who is good in the language or some other editors, right? They do a proofreading for your stories and your writings, all right? After you have done that, and you have finished your book and your proofreading is done and the editing work is done, it's now time to share it with the world. And what do you do for that? So the next step now is to find a publisher now who will help you to publish your book and bring it out to the world. But who is a publisher? The publishers are companies that specialize in printing and distributing the books. Okay? You can send your books to the publishers to see if they are interested in publishing. Do they really like what your idea? Do they really like your story? But if they like it, if a publisher is interested in your book, they will work with you to edit it and make it even better. Okay? They will find and they will also help you to design the cover page. Can you see the cover page? The front page of the book. Okay? So they will help you to design the cover page and print your book. And at times, they also help you to search for an illustrator if you want to put some pictures in your book, if you want to put some graphs in your book, if you want to create some designs inside your book. So an illustrator is a person who will help you design, create pictures for your book. They are experts in that. They will read your story. They will try to understand the kind of pictures you're looking for, the kind of pictures you want, the kind of graphs you want. They will design it for you. They will draw the pictures for you, and they'll help you put it in your book so that your book looks more vibrant if it is a children's book, and it is well expressed the way you want to express whatever you've written in the book, right? Then your book is ready. to go out in the world. But the work does not get over here. What's the next step? Once your book is published, you now need to let the people know about it. Nobody knows about your book till now. You have to let the world know about it. And how are you going to let the world know about it? You can do this by launching your book, going to book signing events, doing interviews, and talking to your friends and your family about your book. Okay? You can also use the social media platforms. What are these social media platforms? Like Facebooks, Instagrams, you can bloggers, you can get in touch with them who write about the subject that you have written on, okay, the topic that you have written on, right? So you can use the social media platform. They will spread to the world about your book. Oh, this lovely book has come out, and this book has got all this information. You all should read this book. They will take your interview. So, what is your book all about? Can you tell us something about this book? Where did this idea come to you? How did it come in your mind? What all have you written in the book? So, this way, you are going to share your information with the world. At last, I would like to say, publishing a book takes a lot of work, but it is a lot of fun too. If you love writing, keep at it. You never know where your stories might take you. Just remember, be patient and persistent, okay? And you have to always believe in yourself. Now, let me share with you about my book journey in brief. Are you ready for it? Okay, here we go. I hope you can see the screen. This is my book. So I got an idea to write a story on decision making. How should children make decisions, and how can they make the right decisions? Okay, this was the idea, and with this, I prepared a book. In this book, I created a story, and I also have a lot of activities and an affirmation chart which will help the children to make the right decision. The earlier they learn to make the right decision, the better decision makers they will become when they grow big, when they grow older. All right. So I wrote the book. I reached to this publishing house, this publisher. They helped me to publish my book, to print the book. So can you see? I also got in touch with one illustrator. She helped me to put the pictures in the book. Can you see my cover page? This is the cover page of my book. She helped me with the cover page. She helped me to put a lot of pictures inside the book through which the entire story and all the activities looks vibrant and very creative and children would love to read. Okay. And then what was my next step? I wanted to launch my book. So to launch my book, there was an interview which had taken place. Right? So she was the host. She took my interview about where did the idea come from? What is the book all about? So I gave an interview and my book got launched on 8 December 2022. And then I started spreading to the world. This is my book. You can find my book on Amazon. And these are the pictures. Can you see the pictures of my book? This is the story. These are the activities in the book. This is the affirmation chart. So I started spreading on Instagram, Facebook, and a lot of other places that see my book has come out. Come read my book. Try to see what is there in the book. Children who want to learn to make the right decision should read this book. So I started spreading to the world about my book and what are the things which are there in the book. All right. And when my book became very popular, what happened? Look at the magic. I hit the bestseller on Amazon. So my book became #1 on Amazon too. And I got the tag of #1. Can you see #1 here? Right? So it's a bestseller book. Okay. This way, my book got published. And then it gave me a lot of motivation. I was so motivated that I wanted to write more books. And I came up with another book as well. Similarly, you will also start coming out with more and more books. Okay? So I hope you understood about the steps of writing and publishing a book. It was nice interacting with all of you, knowing you all, and I wish you all the best. In future, may you write many, many, many more books and become the best-selling authors of your books. Okay, till then, bye-bye. Happy writing.